Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. And welcome to, I think it's day 19, day 20 of this series. I really have to get my act together when it comes to counting these videos. But I have already primed my eyes, yay, improvement. But I haven't chose the palette yet, so I have my big bin of palettes here. I think I know what I'm going to use. Ooh. Today I'm going to use the Profusion, no, that's not true. The LA Girl Pro Mastery eyeshadow palette. I have bought a few of these off of someone else. I'm going to see how we're going to do this because it has like this ginormo mirror. But I think I'm going to use this neutral color story, and I might try one of the other ones in this 31 series or later in next year. So what I want to do is create a nice neutral berry leaning look, and I am gonna get into it immediately. This has a really nice sized mirror that is actually, I think, really good quality, and it can stand up, so I'm like literally able to do my makeup like this. I think I'm gonna turn it a little bit towards you guys so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's nice. So I just kind of lightly set the crease with that lightest cream shade that was in there, and which is okay. I'm not going to show you every shade because I have to cover up the mirror, but I started with this shade, and now I kind of want to go into that peachy shade. Let's tap it off because it seems slightly powdery with this dense brush, which is not crazy. This dense brush does that in a lot of palettes, eyeshadows. That's nice. You probably won't be able to see much yet, but it's a nice peachy cream shade. Like, it looks a little bit like a peach lip gloss from back in the days. I was like trying to find a color reference, and I couldn't think of anything except for this. You had those like peachy colored lip glosses back in the days. That's what this kind of looks like. So I'm just gonna make sure it's even. I know my eyes maybe look still a little bit red because of earlier this week, but I think we're fine. It had nothing to do with the palettes earlier this week, but if you want to hear a quick story about it, I recommend watching my previous video. Then I'm going in with the cranberry shade already. I think we have enough of a transition build to go in with the lightest cranberry shade. And I'm just, oh, that's nice. That blends out really nicely. Like, there's no harsh lines, there's no like weird things going on. Like, the cranberry applied beautifully, it blends beautifully. Oh, my eye is getting wet. Great. My right eye is a lot more teary than my left eye, so for you the other eye, I believe. But this eye is kind of tearing up a lot the last 2 days and not wanting to be totally okay. It turns red very fast. It's a little bit more swollen than the other eye as well. Don't know if you can see that. And now I'm going to go into the shade right next to it, which is a little bit darker even. Oh yeah, that you can definitely see that. I was wondering if you could see the difference in shade, but you can definitely see the shade difference. And I'm just gonna, now lightly brush that across that crease. That's nice. I like that a lot. See how nice that is? Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna blend that out a bit. Just like brush over it real softly. And I'm thinking, should I or should I not? Should I not put in the brown as well? Maybe we should put the brown over the lid a bit. So I'm gonna take the darkest matte shade in the palette, which is a darker brown. I'm gonna put that on the lid. And I'm going to blend that out and blend it into the crease a bit. As well. And what I want to do now is I'm going to take a smaller brush. I don't have any like wipes or like reusable pads here, so like cotton pads for anyone thinking anything different. So I'm just using my hand as the dirtiest place now. So what I'm doing is I'm lining my eyes with a dark brown shade. So I know for sure that towards the lash line it is darker. Because often when I do that trick, I don't really have to put on liner anymore because the darkness of that eyeshadow towards the lash line actually peeks through the shimmer I put on top. And it really is like a natural sort of lined effect. Okay. And now I'm going to take a little bit more of that brown shade and just make sure everything is blended to perfection. Or slight perfection. That's good enough too. For today, that's good enough too. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I really like the blend that we created right there. I have like 3 mirrors in front of me. I'm kind of going overboard. I kind of like the look the way it is. I almost don't want to add a shimmer, but it's that I'm testing out this palette, so I want to test out like the shimmer for you guys. But I'm kind of doubting which one because I might only want to do one shimmer like in the inner corner just to show you shimmer, because honestly I kind of like the fact that we didn't do like a total shimmer eye. So maybe what I'll do is I'm actually gonna grab a flat brush, this kind of clean, sort of, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that glitter glue and just apply it in the inner corner. And then go into this shade. I think is gonna be the best shade. That does absolutely not what I wanted to do. Oh, it's just a brush. Yeah, that's much better. These shimmers better with your fingers, which I don't mind. You could probably apply them with a brush, but maybe not the way I just did it. With like the glitter like primer and then Just gonna put it a little bit on the lid so we have a nice like transition. That's it. I don't think I want to do any more when it comes to shimmers because I kind of like the fact that it's like a matte heavy look and it's like kind of blended. I do want to get it quite even, and I feel like this is more peachy than that side. See what I mean? Can we, oh, get just a teensy tiny bit. This happens more often with my eyes, like I do have to say. It's often that this eye looks more like crinkly and that eye is more like shiny and all of that. So we're gonna just let it dry. No, it just became more peachy. Great. And wrinkly. Well, then I don't know either. Like maybe. It's quite even, isn't it? It's even enough, I think. Okay, let's, my hands are like filthy. It's just gross. Ew. Okay, before we are gonna finish this look up, I need some mascara. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this mascara. So far, the eye look looks really pretty. I'm very curious to see how this all matte look will hold up. Normally, all matte looks will hold up quite nice on my lids, but then like they will hold up for like a good like 8 hours like perfectly and then suddenly crease. So I'm very curious to see, you know, how this holds up. Not that I think it's necessarily the biggest problem that a palette creases after like 8 to 10 hours. But, you know, it's nice if it doesn't. I am normally someone that makes long days, and I, for the last 2 months, have been someone that applies their makeup in the morning. So I do appreciate it when it's like still there at the end of the day and still like looking good. But, you know, if I've had a rough day and it's been raining and all of that, you know, I'm not super good about like protecting my makeup from like the day-to-day things in life. Okay. I do need something on my lips. I think that's very clear because this, it just looks super pale. But I kind of wanted to do something that we're trying to use up, but that's not within reach. So let's just do, let's do this one. New gloss. I think we're gonna go for this nude gloss by, oh no, this is a liquid lipstick. Just kidding. Let's do this one. Let's do my trusted lip balm, the Big-O plumping lip balm by Buxom. This is what it looks like. It just gives your lips a little bit of a tint. I believe it's like according to your lip color or something like that, but I just like the feel of it. I like the way it makes my lips look. I get a little bit of a reddish pinky tint, but nothing too much. I feel like my blush is kind of dragged down. I'm gonna take my blush and I'm just gonna apply it there. Kind of want it to go up. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't make really a difference, but now I have more pigment there. know, you have those days where just everything just sits in place right immediately, and then you have days where you just feel like you could blend forever and it still doesn't look the greatest. Okay, so let's round up this eyeshadow palette. The LA Girl Pro Mastery eyeshadow palette. This is the neutral one. I don't know if they have more ones that are called like this. I'm going to take you through what I used on my eyes. Okay, let's cover up that mirror. So I started with this shade, then went into the peachy shade, then this shade, then this shade, and this all over the lid. And then I put this in the inner corner, and that is it. So I didn't use like an enormous amount of shades. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes and 1 shimmer. The shimmers look very promising. You know what? I'll swatch some of the shimmers for you guys so you can actually see how those work as well. On my gross dirty hands covered in all other kinds of makeup. But these are 2 of the swatches. Well, let's swatch some more. This is the darker shade. And let's swatch. Let's swatch this one. So these are 4 of the metallic shades. As you can see, very beautiful, very blinding. I think very up there in quality for as far as I've been able to tell you guys. Obviously haven't used them throughout the day, so I can't tell you, you know, if these will stay on or if these will budge, but you will hear that in my roundup of the 31 days of palettes, where I'm going to be ranking all of them and telling you a little bit about how I experienced them through the day. I think this is a really good palette, quality wise, very outstanding. The shade names are on the back if you like that. I do like a good shade name, but they're on the back, which isn't necessarily a problem. The size of the palette is nice. You can hold it up still, like with one hand, which to me is important if I want to do my makeup. But the mirror is also nice and it stands up nicely. I don't know if how that will hold up over time, but the shades are nice. The blendability is very nice. The shimmers are nice so far. So far I've absolutely nothing bad to say, and I'm very curious to try out the other palettes I have from LA Girl because I think the quality is very, very nice. And the look I came up with is also very nice. So this palette to me is a very good palette. If you're interested in a color story like this, I would recommend picking it up. And I think, yeah, I really enjoy it. I don't have anything bad to say about it. If I would have to say something that was like nitpicky, I kind of feel like you have this one like dirty gold shade, which that's my jam, like those kind of dirty gold shades, but it kind of looks out of place. Like if you look at it like this, it makes a little bit more sense, I think, than that with that shade. But honestly, because I love a shade like that, I could have a shade like that in every palette and be happy. So it's not really a thing for me, but if you're really like more into monochromatic looks, then that might be kind of a dud shade for you guys. I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I will probably have a bonus video today because I filmed a bonus video yesterday. It's an unboxing of the ColourPop mystery box, so if you're interested in that, please stay tuned for it today. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Can I have one video where I just can properly talk? Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you today or tomorrow for my next video. Bye!